So the first method that I use to this simple little compost method is this pull-out drawer that features 2 trash cans. The front one we use for our regular trash, and then the back one is where we put all the food scraps. Now we do have a mixture of greens, eggshells, and I even put tea bags in there, and also coffee grounds. And sometimes the mixture works out well to where you can get a lot stacked in there and it doesn't really smell. That means you know you got a good mixture. Now instead of just dumping the scrap food straight into the pile, I first use a bucket and a shovel to speed up the process a little bit. So I just take the trash bag of all the food scraps and dump it into this bucket. And then you just take a flat shovel, it's small enough to fit in a 5-gallon bucket, and just start chopping it up like a blender. As you can see, we reduced those food scraps down to pretty much nothing. So the next step is to just take our food scraps that are crushed up and to dump it into our trash can compost pile with all the rest of them. Now, an additional little step I do before pouring in the food scraps is just digging out the middle here. And you can notice while I'm digging that there's really no signs of other greenery or other food scraps, because they've all broken down really well. And last time I tossed some stuff in here has probably only been a couple weeks. So chopping it up, for one thing, really speeds up the process. So I just dig down a little bit, open up the middle there, and then just pour the scraps there in the middle. Might have to scrape out some of it. And then I just kind of mix that around in here, kind of distribute that everywhere, and then I bring in the sides. Gets everything mixed in there really well, and I think it just really helps in speeding the process up a lot faster. Now all I did for this simple little composting system is buy the cheapest plastic trash can I could, and this one was from Menards for about $18. But there's a few things you got to do to it before you start adding stuff into it. So I got this idea from the Millennial Gardener channel, and you can watch his video to show how he did it. But all you do is drill some holes around the whole thing to let oxygen into the dirt to help it in its composting process. And also you have to make sure to drill holes at the bottom. But so far the process up top here is working really well and it's breaking down everything properly. So I'm just gonna kind of keep doing what I've been doing. Every now and then I do add some water to it to keep the compost moist and let the process continue to go. So I hope this video helped you out and showing you how it is possible to get some great compost in a small space. If you enjoyed the video, just subscribe, see what else we got going on this season, and thanks for watching.